Okay, so we'll start up here. You've seen these kinds of truth tables, I think. So T obviously is true, and then this symbol stands for false. Okay, so what we have here are two premises. First premise is if P, then Q. Second premise is not Q. And then what we have on the far right is the conclusion, not P. So, okay, so again, what we're looking for are bad lines. If we have all good lines, then the argument is valid. If we have at least, or just one bad line, we might have multiple bad lines, but just one bad line makes the argument invalid. Okay, so the first line, this premise is true, this premise is false, and the conclusion is false, so that's fine. Both of the premises are not true, and the conclusion is false, so this is a good line. Here again, this premise is false, true, and false, so that's a good line. True, false, okay, again, that's going to be a good line. And here, we have both of the premises are true, and the conclusion is true, so that's a good line. Okay, so this argument has no bad lines. Every line is a good line, so this argument is valid. Okay, next, same thing. This is our first premise, if P, then not Q. This is our second premise, Q, and then our conclusion is P. So, all right, so on our first line, false, true, and true. So that's a good line. True, false, and true. That line is fine. True, true, and false. Okay, so here it is the case that the premises are true and the conclusion is false. That makes it a bad line, and so because of this bad line, this argument's going to be invalid. We'll also check this last line. So true, false, false. So that line's going to be okay, but the argument is invalid because of this line 3. Okay, here we have 3 premises. P or not R. If not R, then S, not P, and then S is our conclusion. Okay, so we have more lines, so we just have to go through them. True, true, false. Okay, so that's going to be okay. True, true, false. That's going to be okay. True, true. Okay, that's fine. True, false, false. That's fine. False, true, true, and true. That's fine. False, true, true, false. That's fine. True, true, true. Okay, so here all the premises are true. So now it matters whether or not the conclusion is true or false. It's true, so that's fine. If the conclusion had been false here, that would be a bad line because all the premises are true. But it's true, so that's a good line. And then just the last line, true, false, true. Okay, so that's fine. All right, so this argument also is valid. Every line is a good line. So for that reason, it's a valid argument. Okay, I'm going to stop here. My next video will be doing the same thing, but in Carnap, which you'll have to do. So you should watch that video also.